I've been listening to your feedback, and you know what I've decided to do? I've decided to spice up my intros. To do that, I have some oregano leaves. I have no idea what they're used for, but I believe they're used for cooking. What's shaking, Chewie Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back again, once again. I hope you like the spiced up intro. I don't know. Today we have a new upgrade to the team, the defense, adding a new corner. We played a lot of dime in the last video, so I'm like, you know what, we probably need to improve our corner. So we improved one that I've been eyeballing for a while. He's been out for a while, but he's a really good corner, so I'm excited about that. Offense unchanged. Let me know, as always, any suggestions in the comment section down below. Also, of course, we have the snipes, and we had a couple okay ones. I hope you guys had some really great luck on your sniping. Let me know also what you guys are hitting in the comment section down below. All right, let's go ahead and get into the snipes. I'm going to stop talking, and then we got some gameplay for you. Here we are starting off with a really nice deal on a Sean Lee here, selling him for a little over $12,000. So I was really happy with that as I finally buy it. But even though there's maybe a lot of Sean Lees up for even $10,000, $11,000, you can a lot of times sell it for more, especially if it's the cheapest one up for an hour. That's why a lot of times I do put mine up for an hour. If it doesn't sell for the value I'm trying to get it, as I get a Harrison Smith again, another nice snipe there with selling him for like $11,000. So I'll take that, 2,500 coins. But even if it doesn't sell, you can always put it back up. So it does seem like, oh, this is a really good one here with Schrader, 9,000 coins, selling him for 16,000. So that was pretty good. But if you put it up for an hour, it doesn't sell, you put it back up. Now, of course, you can't be on all night, so a lot of times I do put it on for 8. I put it up for 8 hours. Cliff Averill here sold him for almost 20,000 coins. Thank you very much for that 5,000 coins right there. So I'll definitely take that. But I put it up for an hour if I'm going to be on, or if I'm going to get back on later. It doesn't sell, I'll put it back up. And it almost always sells anyway for the price that I'm looking for, that I'd put it up for 8 hours anyway. For whatever reason, people don't look at the full. If they're trying to buy a player, they see it up and they just buy it. I don't understand why the cards sell. If I'm going to buy a card, usually I look for the cheapest one, but other people do not. So it really does help us when we're trying to make coins. A Sean Smith here, I want to also say with this, Sean Smith especially, you can get this card for $10,000, $9,000. I know this is PS4 prices, but the cheapest one up at the time was, what, like $15,000? I can easily put this up for $14,000, even though there's a ton of Sean Smiths up for about $12,000, $13,000, and easily sell for $14,000, because people only look at the hour ones that are almost about to expire. I don't get it. Calvin Pryor here for a nice price. I don't understand it, but it definitely helps us make some coins. A really nice hit on Eric Berry here. Really nice price, selling him for almost $16K. So, again, if you put up for an hour, try to get what value you want, what price you're looking at. Whatever the cheapest one up for an hour, or sometimes you can even go higher than that if you think that the ones up are too cheap. This, I bought a Kawan Short here for $25,000. I'm like, that's a great deal. Guess what? That other one's a great deal as well. Actually, these are all great deals. So I'm thinking, let's just buy all of them. Unfortunately, I had to stop at those two. Sold them for mid-30s. I did not get the last one, though. It was bought out before I got it. And here's the best hit. I got a Drew Brees for $100,000. I sold it for almost $140,000. So I'll go ahead and take that. Over 20K, 25K on Drew Brees. So pretty good hit. Nothing too crazy in these snipes, but I will take it. I'll take it. A lot of small little snipes. I actually had a lot more that I actually took out because it was just 1,000, 2,000 here. I got this Quinn here. I'm like, 22,000. That's got to be a great deal. I never see that card up. Sold it for 30, so 5K. There was a few up for like 28, but I'm like, we'll put it up for 8 hours. Sold it for 30, so I'll take that. This Kendricks was up for a while. I tried to buy, not this one. This one was just put up, and then I'm like, you know what? I like this deal too. He's at least worth 30. I know that for sure. If worst case, I make 4K and make a little bit more probably on Kendricks. Very popular card. So I did put it up, and we made like 5K on him. So I'll take that. And then a Tyrann Mathieu here, 31. That was the cheapest I've ever seen Tyrann Mathieu. So I'll go ahead and buy that, and I sold him for 40,000 coins. So again, another 5,000, almost 5,000 coins right there for pretty easily. And then another Sean Smith. Like I said, 10,000 coins. The cheapest one up is 15. So thank you very much for getting this Sean Smith for 10,000, putting up for 14.5. Even though if you search corner for the Raiders, there's ones up for 12,000, 13,000, all this. I put mine up for 14.5 and it sells because when you are searching these filters, it's the only one that shows up. And then, well, the cheapest one that shows up. And then a Lane Johnson, a really nice deal on Lane Johnson, making a few thousand coins. So pretty overall, pretty darn good snipes. Let's go ahead. We made a new addition. Let's get into the gameplay. Here's our offense, unchanged from the last video. Aaron Rodgers leading the team. We got Ezekiel Elliott. We got the wide receivers, Herman Moore, Keenan Allen, and A.J. Green. Absolutely studs. And then Jimmy Graham at tight end. A pretty good offense, I think. Defensively, our linebacker core, pretty good. I still left outside linebacker. Maybe adding Irvin soon. We'll see. Or see if there's another left outside linebacker that you guys want to see. And then the defensive line, absolutely studly. Well, defense tackles are okay. I added Aqib Talib. Look at those corners. I have like 3 of the best zone corners in the game, and I play a lot of zone coverage, so that's what I'm going for. Aqib Talib, my 3rd corner, flashback Talib. So I'm pretty happy with that. I will go ahead and get into the game. We are, thankfully, not starting with the ball. I love that, as my opponent gets a okay return right to the 25. So we're off and running. We got him in a 3rd and 3. We're trying to make this stop early. We're using the safety. We're going to try this. And look at Haley coming around the corner with a huge sack. And my opponent is doing no huddle. Must like what he's seen. This is the type of opponent that, I don't know if you like to play. Usually these games are really quick. They either, I guess usually they just quit. Assuming you play okay. Usually these are the kind of opponents that will quit the moment they don't get a 4th down conversion. But we'll see what my opponent does. He just lobs it up, and guess what? Madison's out there. No. We stop him, and we go ahead and get the ball. My opponent is not quitting yet. We do have the ball. Very first play. I ran this play thanks to your suggestions. And guess what? Keenan Allen in the Saints playbook destroying that was what, spot shake or something like that in the Saints formation under the gun, one of the gun formations. And we got the really slow animation for the extra point, almost getting blocked. But thankfully it was not. So very first time I ran it on the channel. I did try a little bit outside of this because I want to not make myself look like a fool. And then we are using, I was honestly looking down, not even looking at what was going on. I was looking a little bit. Okay, I was kind of looking, but I was looking at what I want to do for tomorrow because I am teaching and I'm a math teacher. So I'm looking, hey, I want to do this, why I'm playing a game. And of course, I don't even do safe, which I always do because I'm completely not paying attention. So good call on me. Great time not to pay attention, but you know it happens. You know that's what I get for not paying attention in the game. And here, look at this throw, AJ Green. I should have caught my feet. I don't know. No, what am I doing? But a huge gain there to AJ Green, and we're off and running. A second and 10. Nice. We got the middle of the field. I threw that a little late there. I'm supposed to throw that a lot earlier, but Jimmy Graham does hang on, and we get a nice completion there. Now it's a 3rd and 5. Let's see if we can pick it up. I'm rolling out. I do not see anybody open. Probably should have tried to playmaker Graham or somebody else. I should have done better there. We do go ahead and make a terrible throw, honestly. Thankfully, it wasn't picked, and we do go ahead and take our 3. My opponent he kind of methodically went down just a few nice plays, and now he's got the ball back. I mean, he's got the ball in my territory, but we do get the sack. The sack score is short with a huge sack, and now we got him a 4th and 17. Guess what? He's going for it again because he likes to do this, and he throws it into double coverage. Thankfully, he does not catch it with Sherman out there, and we got the ball back when we're looking to score again. Hopefully we can. 3rd and 6. We're looking. We got the corners going. All right, if you look on the right side of the screen, we got a wide open Keenan Allen who had himself a game. Huge first down for Keenan Allen, and now we're hoping very next play to get a score here. We're running that play again. Look, this is the play we score a touchdown. Look at Keenan. Oh, look at this. Nope. We're going this way back, and there we are all the way down to the 11-yard line for a 28-yard gain. Aaron Rodgers is just tearing this defense apart, and now we're looking for Jimmy Graham. I did the high pass. You guys suggested that. Said do a high pass. It will help you complete. I said I struggle. I struggle in the red zone. I need help. And guess what? I took your guys' suggestions and it worked. You guys are pretty good. So thank you for that. And they're working out pretty well. I'm still working on the Saints offense, of course, but it's definitely working. And then Youngblood getting in on the sack action. I think we have like 4 sacks in the first half so far. We're absolutely destroying his offensive line. Next play, let's see what we can do. We got Haley coming around. Haley and Youngblood absolutely making his life miserable with a huge sack. And now it's 4th and 27 if he completes this. Maybe I should have let him complete this, make it more interesting. But we get pressure again, and he lobs it up. His team was actually pretty good. He had a lot of good players. He had Champ Bailey. He had Rodgers. I think his running back was Ricky Williams. Is that right? I don't know. But he had a really solid team. But we did end up getting the W thanks to the great pressure. The Saints offense, we're working on it. The plays that you guys suggested, I've tried a lot of them out. Woo! Woo! We get the W. Playing with the Saints playbook is a work in progress. I'm still working on it. I know I've had a few losses with this team. I lose. I've been playing off screen and I'm working on it. So hopefully I can do better with it, and I'll keep trying to get better. The Saints playbook, we'll try to get that down, then maybe move on to something else. But for now, we're going to keep trying it. Thanks for your guys' suggestion. Insert name here. It had a lot of suggestions on what I should do with the Saints playbook. So thank you so much, and I'm going to keep trying those out. I'm sure you know what works, and I'm going to keep trying it because I'm sure it works. It's just me if it doesn't work. So I'm going to keep trying it. So thank you so much for your suggestions. Leave any suggestions below if you have anything with that sort of thing with plays and stuff to improve my team. I'm trying to get better, and obviously the usering, the safety, it needs to get better. I know it wasn't the best in this gameplay, but I'll work on it. I'm trying. It's still new to me. I've never used the safety for this Madden 17. Not that that's a great excuse, but I'm going to use it. So just so you guys know, thank you guys again so much for the support. We are halfway, a little over halfway to 1,400. Well, past 1,300. We're a little halfway to 1,400. That made no sense, but I think we're at like 1,360 or something. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for the support. I am absolutely so thankful that I can do this. You guys are absolutely incredible. So thank you so much. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.